The magical path was like a living dream. Colorful flowers sparkled along the way. Tree leaves whispered softly in a gentle breeze, and tiny sparkles danced on the ground. This path would only reveal its secrets to those with curious hearts. And on this path, just like every morning, walked Bella, a pink, fluffy, adorable rabbit who loved books. Her round spectacles perched on her nose showed her mind was always ready to discover new things. She took slow, gentle steps, breathing in the scent of a freshly printed storybook. Bella loved reading and learning so much that sometimes she'd even get lost in her book while walking. Bella was a calm and clever rabbit who learned something new with every step and collected stories from every corner of the world in her library. Today, she held a big storybook she just finished, covered in stars and planets. She had just turned the last page, and the excitement of the space adventure was still bubbling inside her. She lifted her eyes from the book and looked at the magical path's lush green trees. Birds chirped happily, and tiny squirrels chased nuts up the tree branches. Bella pushed her spectacles up her nose and smiled gently. "What a beautiful day," she murmured to herself. After a morning full of new facts, now to enjoy nature's beauty. Just then a faint noise came from a distance. First a tiny whoosh, then a hush as the sound of rushing wind grew louder. Bella turned her head in surprise towards the sound. From up the winding path, something orange like a speedy, out-of-control ball was rolling down. Before she could even figure out what it was, the orange blur rushed closer, grew bigger, and suddenly launched itself right at Bella. "Oh my!" Before Bella could even shout, Billy the orange cat tumbled right into her with a big thump. Bella's spectacles flew off her nose, and her books scattered everywhere. Billy, however, had landed on Bella's soft fur, finally stopping his tumble like a furry orange yarn ball. They both stayed perfectly still for a few seconds, trying to figure out what had just happened. Billy was a little dazed. His eyes were wide with surprise like saucers. Bella, though a bit shaken, tried to keep her calm just like always. "Ouch!" groaned Billy, trying to untangle himself from Bella. His tail swished from side to side, and his legs were all jumbled up. "What happened? Where am I?" Suddenly it was so soft. Did I land on a giant fluffy pillow? Bella slowly shook her head. Her spectacles lay a little way off in the grass. She tried to look around for them first, but everything was blurry. "I think you landed on me, not a pillow," she said gently. Her voice was as calm and peaceful as ever. "Are you all right? You were rolling really fast." Billy finally found his balance and stood up. His orange fur was a bit messy, and his playful face was full of surprise. "Me? Rolling? Yes, I guess I was. I'm Billy. And yes, I'm always moving. I just can't sit still. But I think I went a little too fast this time. Who are you anyway?" As Billy spoke, he glanced at Bella's scattered books and wagged his tail happily. Bella couldn't help but be surprised by Billy's energy. For her, everything should be calm and orderly. But she liked the curious sparkle in Billy's eyes. "I'm Bella," she said. She gently ran her paw over Billy's fur, smoothing it down. "And yes, I think you were a little too fast, dear Billy." Bella then carefully bent down to look for her spectacles. Billy dipped his head a little, as if embarrassed by Bella's words, but then immediately started bouncing around. "Bella, what a nice name. You had some thingies, didn't you? Everything looked blurry to me." "Oh, I found them. Here they are." "Are these yours?" he cried excitedly, picking up Bella's spectacles with his paws. He started twirling them on his paw. "Yes, they are," Bella said, reaching out to take her spectacles and gently placing them on her nose. The world suddenly came into clear focus. "Thank you, Billy. I have trouble reading without them." After putting on her spectacles, she started gathering her scattered books. Flying stars, dragons, and magical storybook covers sparkled on the magical path's ground. Billie looked at Bella's books with interest. Oh, what are these? They're so fancy. Do you always carry books around like this? He asked, nudging a book cover with his paw. I never read books. They must be so boring. I love running, jumping, and rolling. Like just now, I was having so much fun rolling down the hill. I almost even caught a butterfly. Bella gently rescued a book that was about to fall from Billie's paw. Actually, books aren't boring at all, Billie, she said, as she neatly stacked the books in her lap. Books open doors to unknown worlds for you. You can travel through space, explore the depths of the oceans, or even journey beyond time. And look, the adventure in this book is perfect for your energy. It tells the story of a spaceship speeding away from comets. Bella opened a few pages of the book in her hands. Billie's ears perked up in surprise. Escaping comets? Wow, is that ship faster than me then? His eyes sparkled. But still, running is more fun, right? Come on, let's run a bit. Look, that flower is so pretty, why don't we race to it? Billie suddenly grabbed Bella's arm and tried to pull her. Bella stumbled slightly but held tightly to her books so they wouldn't fall. Wait, Billie. First, I need to take these books to the library, then maybe. Billie didn't let Bella finish her sentence. No. Now, let's run. Come on. Look, that butterfly is watching us too. Billie suddenly fixed his gaze on Bella's spectacles. But wouldn't it be hard to run with those spectacles? What if they fall off? Bella gently held Billie's paw. My spectacles help me see my way, Billie. Just like books show me paths I don't know. Then she smiled. But yes, maybe I can't run that fast. My speed is hidden in my knowledge. Hey, have you ever been curious about something and couldn't find the answer? Like, why does the wind blow? Or why do stars shine? Billie suddenly stopped. His eyes grew wide. Wind? Blows? Stars? Shine? I never thought about that. I just love running in the wind and wishing on stars. But I never wondered why. Do you know? A wise expression appeared on Bella's face. Of course I know, Billie. It's all written in my books. If you like, I can tell you. Billie's eyes sparkled. He put his mischief aside for a moment. Tell me, but don't make it too long, or I'll get bored. Bella sat on a large, mossy stone by the path, covered in shiny green moss. She opened one of her books. For example, stars are actually giant balls of gas that shine with energy from inside them, just like huge, bright lanterns. Billie listened carefully to Bella. He even forgot to wag his tail for a bit. Wow, so they're burning? Are they hot? If I reached out, would I get burned? Bella patiently answered Billie's curious questions. Yes, they are super hot, but they're so far away that only their sparkle reaches us. Just like your energy, Billie. Even when you're far away, your energy is noticed right away. Billie was thrilled with this comparison. My energy? Super. So I'm like a star too. He sat down on the ground and listened closely to Bella's words. That day on the magical path, Bella told Billie all about the stars. Why the wind blew, why flowers were so colorful. And Billie told Bella how fast and fun life could be, and the excitement of discovering something new every moment. Bella smiled and listened to Billie's adventures, while Billie was fascinated by the facts told in Bella's calm voice. Even though they were so different, they both opened a new window to each other's worlds. Bella brought order and the light of knowledge to Billie's active world. Billie, in turn, brought joy and adventure to Bella's peaceful world. As the sun set, the magical path's lights became even brighter. By the end of the day, Bella and Billie were no longer just two strangers. You know, Bella, said Billie, yawning, talking with you was as fun as chasing 1,000 butterflies all at once. And I wasn't bored at all. Bella smiled. Being with you, Billie, was like reading my favorite adventure story. Who knows, maybe we'll discover even more together. Billie suddenly jumped to his feet. Yes. And what discoveries there'll be. Maybe we'll find a new book while rolling down a hill. Or I'll show you the prettiest flower at the very top of a tree. Bella was starting to get used to Billy's energy. Everything has its time, Billy. But yes, I think we'll have many more adventures together on this beautiful path. And so that day on the magical path, the lifelong adventures of these two friends, who seemed so different but completed each other, began. The wisdom of books and the joy of movement had now become an inseparable whole.